When I moved back to Los Angeles, I was actually researching possibly starting a nonprofit in South Africa, something that I could fundraise for in the United States and then work on when I was visiting South Africa. And I was researching safety and in particular farm attacks, and I came across a statistic that said that the #1 reason why women are attacked is because they appear vulnerable. What I realized too when I came across this quote and when I came across this idea for Angel Armor and the Angel Army was that #1, if everyone isn't safe, if all women aren't safe, then I can't feel safe. #2, women are never going to be interested in becoming entrepreneurs, and I'm never going to be able to help women in South Africa become entrepreneurs if they don't feel safe leaving their home to go to a bank. And ultimately it comes down to, we cannot raise women into a place of equality. We can also not raise entrepreneurs. We cannot raise women's level of education. We cannot raise women's level of finances unless we make them feel safe. Part of that is that the security companies in South Africa have absolutely no interest in helping to stop crime. They just want you to feel like the only safe person because you have their services. So if we can go around them and bring together the power of women and the power of women to unite as an actual physical force against crime, then we literally are able to build an army of safety. We had a great example of somebody using our product recently. We only just launched the business in November, and that's when we received our first orders. And we had pre-sold quite a bit from going to expos around South Africa and also reaching out to my partnering company's wholesale clientele. And so we were immediately in over 60 shops across South Africa. And mostly pharmacies actually, which is quite interesting, who liked the fact that our stun guns and pepper sprays are packaged like Christmas presents or like presents. Tie a bow around them and give them as a gift. And my business partner from Supply SA, from my partnering company, was on vacation down in Cape Town, and he was eating at a restaurant and overheard a couple of the waitresses talking about their walk home and how one of them had just purchased a stun gun from a pharmacy, and that it was so cute and pink and fun and they were so excited to have it, and that they feel a lot safer walking down the street. And the other one had recently been mugged on the same walk. So she was telling her she needed to go out and get this new stun gun that was on the market. And this business partner of mine hollered out to them and started asking them questions, and it turned out that it was my stun gun. And that was only within a month of us actually starting to ship. So it was very exciting for me. It was one of those, this is real, this is really happening moments. We also have a new project in the works, and what's been most exciting to me is how friends who have really wonderful specialties have started getting interested in both Angel Army, the nonprofit, and Angel Armor, the business. And in particular, I have a good friend who I've known for 10 years. She is a prosecutor and has been a prosecutor on the Hopi reservation in Arizona. And she reached out to me recently saying, I think that your infrastructure for teaching women self-defense and offering of the products, and also just in general creating this safety network with the smartphone app and uniting women for self-defense, is something that could benefit specifically Native American reservations, where there's a large stigma against reporting especially domestic violence or domestic abuse. And that's something I hadn't thought of before. But I think for me, having other people join on and seeing how it can grow and getting that help that I need, that's been the most exciting.